Hi, and welcome to Missed It by How Much. This is the channel that tests sports hypotheses by using computer game engines. We're currently using the Action PC baseball game engine. And we're also testing the theory that we could win the National League West in 1990 without Alfredo Griffin as our starting shortstop. We're playing the final game of a 10-game homestand and the fourth game of a 4-game set against the New York Mets. Today's matchup will be Sid Fernandez, who's 9-4 with a 3.69 ERA, against Jim Neidlinger, whose stats just disappeared, but is fifth in our rotation. So that kind of tells you where he's at. All right. So the Dodgers will start with a left-hand versus a left-hander hitting lineup. So we'll go over here to OPS. And somehow Stan Javier has moved all the way up. Oh, that's a shocking change of events since he's been back from the injured list. That's a shocking chain of events since he's been back from the injured list, in case you didn't hear me. Cal Daniels about second and playing left field. Juan Samuel will get the start at second. Kirk Gibson's back in the starting lineup in center field. And Javier will go to right field. Mike Sharperson will play third. Bat fifth. Jose Vizcaino, who is our starting shortstop, will play bat sixth. Eddie Murray's all the way down to seventh. That's hard to believe. And Mike Scioscia is back. That should be, he should have had a reset on how many days he's played. If I hit something and it boomed in your ear, I apologize. He has caught 0 games. He got last game off. Dempsey filled in admirably in his stead. And the pitcher today to start will be Jim Neidlinger, looking for the sweep against the mighty Metropolitans. He'll be relieved by Mike Hartley, most likely. We also have Searage from the left side, Holmes from the right side, and Gott from the right side. So not a full plethora of pitchers, but much better than where we've been, especially the last game. There you see the benches. Hojo is back in the starting lineup today. Winds are calm. Darryl Strawberry with his 13-game hitting streak. Neidlinger had a really horrible game in New York and a pretty good game. He got to the 7th, I think, in his last start, and then gave up the tying runs in a 3-3 tie, and then after that, it was a bombs game, mostly from Metropolitans. He also had a horrible game where he just had to just sit and eat it. I don't know if that game is listed in his game log or not. We'll see when it comes up. Normal lineup for the Mets: Magadan, Sasser, Strawberry. A rare day off for Kevin McReynolds as Kirian will take his spot. Boston plays center field. The dreaded home run hitting Tim Tuffle will be at second. Elster and then Fernandez pitching. The Mets game was one that was lost in the game confusing glitch. If you want to go watch that video on the road trip. Here's his other start. This was again in New York. He threw 116 pitches. He gave up 16 hits, 10 runs, only 8 of them earned. So you don't know what we're going to get here, but it's in the starting lineup. Here we go. First pitch to Hojo. Base hit to left over Vizcaino's head. Daniels retrieves it. Johnson will hold with a single. 90% chance that we're going to throw over. Down to 66. All right. Facing Magadan. Ground ball. to Vizcaino. Flips to Samuel. The runner is out. And the hitter makes 2. So Johnson's single is erased. 2 out. Nobody on for Sasser. And he gets a single. Javier picks it up. And so with a runner on and 2 out, they're going to have to face Strawberry. And you know what I'm going to do here is pitch around. Since I found this button. Fly ball to right. Javier's coming in. And he makes the catch. He gets through the first inning even though he gave up 2 singles. The Mets don't score. The Dodgers facing Sid Fernandez coming up. Javier starts off against Fernandez. And the infield's up. And he hits a ground ball to Johnson. It's going to be close play at first. He's safe. Javier beats it out on the high chopper. Leadoff runners on for Daniels. Good numbers. Facing Fernandez. First throw over. Javier gets picked off a lot. But not this time. Daniels hits one to right. Strawberry makes a catch. 1 out. Don't know. Can't really make a call. 1 out for Samuel. First throw over. Javier's still alive so far. Pitch to Samuel. Fly ball to center. Carrying, I don't think it's deep enough. Boston makes the catch. 89% chance to go to second. We're going to take it. And he's safe. All right, runner in scoring position with 2 outs for Gibson. And a single probably would score Javier, who's an 8 runner. Fernandez set. Pitch to Gibson. Is a ground ball to third. It looks like he's going to reach. As Hojo muffs it, Javier moves into third. No run scored, though. His 20th error on the season. He bobbles it on the 2-1 pitch. And we have runners at the corners with 2 outs for Sharperson, who's not hit well lately. Down to 289 average. Pitch by Fernandez. Struck him out. So, Dodgers threaten, have runners at the corners, but don't score. We're through 1. No score. Neidlinger facing Carrion here. And he hits him to start off. Runner at first. 65% chance of steal. We're going to throw over there. Carrion's back. 57%. We'll go with that. Pitch to Boston. Ground ball to Murray. Goes to second for 1. And that's it. Boston beats it out. So fielder's choice there. 1 down. The speedy Boston, though, at first. We're going to have to throw over there. He's back. Now we face Tuffle. He's got that power, so we're going to pitch around him. It's a deep. Gibson trailing back. It's still going. It's gone. I pitched around him and he still hit a home run. This guy just loves Dodger pitching. And the Mets with that 2-run shot go ahead 2-0. I don't know what I could have done there. His 20th home run of the season. Feels like all of them were against the Dodgers. 392 feet. 1 out for Elster. Neidlinger's pitch. Struck out. First one. That'll bring up Fernandez. Sid strikes out as well. So we're through 1.5. The Mets score first and lead 2-0 on the Tuffle home run. Vizcaino leads off against Fernandez and he walks. For Murray. Eddie hits it on the ground. Back to Fernandez. He goes to Tuffle for 1. The runner is out and Eddie Murray makes 2. And we're through with that. Well, we're not through the inning. 2 outs for Socha. Double play erases Vizcaino. Socha steps in after his day off, hitting .267 with 15 home runs and 70 RBI. And he hits a fly ball to left. Carrion inches forward, makes the grab. We're through 2-0 Mets. Second time through the Mets order for Neidlinger. The pitch to Johnson's a base hit to center. Gibson picks it up. Howard's second hit of the game. He's on at first, 83% chance of running. We're going to throw over there. He's back. Now it's 89. So we're going to pitch out here. There he goes. Throw to second. He's out. Scioscia got him. 1 out from Magadan. That's good numbers here. I'm going to pitch around here. And we walk him. So the first walk for Neidlinger. Magadan not a threat to go, but here's Sasser who can hit him a long way. So we're going to pitch around here. And Sasser hits one deep to left. Still going. Starting to come down though. Daniels at the wall. Makes the catch. Yep, fires it back into Vizcaino. Magadan back to first. 2 outs for Strawberry. With a 13-game hitting streak. Base hit into right. Falls in. Magadan most likely to third. 0% chance. First and third, 2 outs for Kirian. Don't want to go to the pen yet. 5 hits in 2 2/3 innings pitched is not good for Neidlinger, though. We'll probably give him one more opportunity here, see if he can get out of this jam. Pitch to Kirian is a walk. And they're loaded for Boston. Daryl Boston hitting .233 on the season. Not great numbers there. An on base of .351 is pretty good. Big play in this game right here. See if they can get Boston. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. 3 strikeouts. The Mets leave the bases loaded. We're through 2.5. It's 2-0 Mets. All right, we can hit for Neidlinger now if you want. He's given us 3. And that's probably about all we really want him to have. We have Harris, Brooks, Dempsey, Gonzalez. Probably Brooks is the best opportunity to pinch hit here. And he'll face Fernandez to lead off the bottom of the third. It's a fly ball to right. That's an easy catch for Strawberry. Struts in. Makes the catch in his hat. 1 down for Javier. And he lines one into center field. That'll fall. That's a single. Tying run comes to the plate in the presence of Cal Daniels, who has 10 home runs this month. 298 on the season, 28 home runs. Good numbers against Fernandez. Here's the pitch. And it was a pitch out. Nothing doing. Let's try this again. First throw over. Javier's back. Pitch to Daniels. Struck him out. This has not been Cal's best series. And Samuel with 2 down. Javier still anchored at first. Pitch. Struck him out. 3 Ks for Fernandez to that half inning. And through 3, 1/3 of the game has been completed. It's 2-0 Mets. All right. Today's pitcher for the rest of the meaningful part of this game will be Mike Hartley. I'll go into Hubie Brooks' spot and be asked to keep it close. Facing Tuffle to start with. Still that slug. Wow. Struck him out. Now facing Elster. Struck him out. Okay, not an immaculate inning. That was a 2-2 count. I paid attention this time. Facing Fernandez. Ground ball to Murray. He'll race Fernandez to the bag and beat him. We're through 3.5, 2-0 Mets. Gibson leads off the bottom of the 4th with a strikeout. 4 Ks for Sid, and he's on his groove right now. Sharperson up next. It's a fly ball to center. That should be a piece of cake for Boston, not a piece of cream pie. 2 outs for Vizcaíno. And he strikes out. 5th K for Fernandez. I think that's 4 in the last 2 half innings. 4 of the last 6 outs have been by K. We're through 4. It's 2-0 Mets. 3rd time through the Mets order, leading off with Johnson. Struck him out. 3 Ks for Hartley. Here's Magadan. He walks. So runner on. Not much speed over there. Facing Sasser. Ground ball over the mound to Samuel. Flips to Vizcaíno. The runner is out, and Mackey Sasser makes 2. We're through 4.5. Mike Hartley comes in and delivers. It's still, though, on the Tim Teufel home run, 2-0 Mets for Eddie Murray. It's a fly ball to left. It's playable. Carrion moving back. Makes the catch, 1 out for Scioscia. He hits a fly ball to right. It's carrying. I don't think it's high enough, though. Strawberry over near the gate. Makes the catch, 2 outs for Hartley, who will hit for himself. And he hits a fly ball to left. That's a can of corn. Carrion drops the apron and makes the catch. We're through 5. This game moving along quickly. It's 2-0 Mets. Strawberry, Carrion, and Boston. Here we go. Ground ball over the mound to Samuel. Picks it up over to Murray. Gets him by 2 steps. For Carrion. Good numbers here. I'm going to pitch around. And he hits a fly ball to center. Back goes Gibson. He's taking it easy now. He's got it. 2 outs for Boston. Hartley's pitch. Struck him out. 4 Ks for Hartley. We're through 5.5. Mets still lead on the 2-run shot from Teufel, 2-0. Fernandez at 82 pitches can go 120, so if you're going to do anything, you got to do it soon. Top of the order, 3rd time through for the Dodgers. Start off with Javier, who has 2 hits and 2 at-bats. And he hits one up in the air to left field. Carrion drifting back. Been a busy guy today. It's off the wall. Javier to 2. Is he going for 3? Elster cuts it off to throw to 3rd. He's got it. His 10th RBI of the season. Excuse me. His 10th triple of the season. No RBI yet. All right, a leadoff triple for Javier. Finally, the Dodgers are in business. But still down 2-0. Cal Daniels gets the opportunities, lined out and struck out. Facing Fernandez. Good numbers, but they've been good every at-bat. Can he get the run in? Pitch by Fernandez. A ground ball to Teufel. That should get the run in. 97% chance. We're going for it. Throw to Magadan. Got him. 1 out, but the run is home. It's 2-1 Mets. Samuel and Gibson facing Fernandez. 87 pitches. Here's one to Samuel. It's lined right at Elster. He closes the mitt on it. 2 down for Gibson. And they walk him. A 2-out walk for Gibson. That'll bring up Sharperson. Decent numbers. Gibson, 93% chance to steal. Sasser with a good arm. I'll take a shot here. I want to let Sharperson hit. 93% is pretty good. We're going to try it. They don't throw at him. Throw to second. He's stolen it. 31 for Gibson on the season. And he has an 83% chance of stealing 3rd. I don't think that's necessary. Even though that's one of the highest I've ever seen at second base. He's going to score on a single if Sharperson gets it. So we're going to try to hit. And he strikes out either way. Gibson's left at second. The Dodgers do score, though, and we're 2/3 of the way through the game, and the Mets lead 2-1. Final third of the game to play. Final 3 innings. Hartley's pitched well. He's got about 23 more pitches in the arm. Facing Teufel. Got that slug. Already got 1 home run in this game. This time he gets a strikeout. 1 down for Elster. We'll go back to pitching normally. And Elster hits one in the gap. That should be 2. And it is. Elster's 22nd double of the season. He's in scoring position for Fernandez. See if they hit for him here. I would doubt it. Sid hitting 1.104 on the season, 5 hits and 48 at bats. We're going to pitch to him. And he strikes out. 2 out for Hojo, who's been hot in this series. Not a great average. But I've seen worse averages get the run in. So I'd rather pitch to, well, Magadan has not been hitting in this series, and Johnson has. So we're going to pitch around Johnson. If we walk him, we walk him. Fly ball to right. Javier going back at the wall. He makes the catch. Whew. Now let's see how they described it. Fly ball down the right field line. Javier under it. He gloves it. That's not what it looked like on the animation. We're through 6.5, 2-1 Mets. All right, the Dodgers need a run to tie it. Fernandez finally over 100 pitches, 101. Facing Vizcaino. And he walks. So the tying runs at first. We're down 1. Murray, Scioscia, and Hartley's spot. I don't want Eddie Murray bunting. And I probably don't want Scioscia bunting either, even though he's not been good against left-handers. So we're going to let Eddie swing. It's a ground ball to Johnson. Bounding, bounding, bounding. And he holds it, and that's it. Single for Eddie. Scioscia is one of the most dependable guys. He doesn't strike out, but he could hit into a double play. That's possible. Can I just get a fly ball, or we're going to let him hit? Here we go. Pitch by Fernandez. Fly ball to left. At worst, it's an out, and Vizcaino can tag up, right? Carrion makes the catch. Vizcaino back to second. And he's going to tag up and get to third. Runners at the corners. 1 out. And Hartley is supposed to be up, but he's not going to hit. So Fernandez is over his pitch count. This could be the play of the game. Whew. Okay, take a breath. Who do you want to hit here? We need to tie the game before we try to win it. Harris is resting, so it's not really a choice. It's Gonzalez, who has struck out a lot in this series and is not great against lefties. Or it's Dempsey. See Rick against lefties. Not good either. And Jose. Better. Does have 9 strikeouts and 42 at-bats. Okay, Jose. Please make contact. Fly ball here should tie the game. That's all you need. Here we go. Hold on to your hats. First throw over to Murray. Magadan flies in and makes the tag, but he's safe. Come on, Jose. Struck him out. All right, so it's down to Javier. Fernandez over his pitch count, 129. Javier with 3 hits and 3 at-bats. Can he get 1 more and get the run home? Here we go. He strikes out. Boy, Fernandez, forget the pitch count. He blows away 2 guys to get out of the jam. We're through 7. It's 2-1 Dodgers, and now we don't have our best pitcher in. We have to go to the lefty Searage. That's what we're going to try to do here. And yep, I'm going to put him in Jose's spot. See if Searage can get through this half inning. Walks Magadan, that's not a good start. Sasser up next, then Strawberry. Ground ball to Searage. He goes to Samuel for 1. The runner is out, and Mackie Sasser makes 2 for the second time today. He also hit into a big double play in that marathon 15-inning game. Not a great series for him. 2 outs just like that. And it's 2-1, but here's Darryl Strawberry. So let's pitch around him. Fly ball to right. Javier coming up to the side, diagonally actually, and he makes the catch. So Searage survives that. John Franco, the former Dodger, comes in to greet them. 6 outs from a save. Daniels, Samuel, and Gibson greets him. All right, here we go. Need a run. Pitch to Daniels. And that looks like a liner to left. Is it going to fall? It does, in front of Carrion. So the Dodgers have to work again. Start all over. Daniels at first with nobody out for Samuel. Here we go. Not a whole lot I can do. Ground ball to Elster. Can he get 2? Flips to Tuffle. The runner is out, but Samuel beats it out. And we have a little bit more speed on the base paths here. All right, they're holding on Samuel for Gibson, who's 0 for 2. Decent numbers. Pitch to Gibson. Struck him out. All right, 2 outs for Sharperson. Samuel not going anywhere. Franco's going to throw over there first. Samuel's still sitting there. Looking for a double here. Nope, but that looks like a hit. It's going to fall in front of Strawberry. I don't think we're going to chance it and go to third here. Even at a 97% chance, I'm not taking it. So Samuel holds at second for Vizcaino, and this guy's had more clutch hits than anybody I know. But he's going to have another one here to tie this game up. First and second, 2 outs, 2-1 Mets on the 2-run homer by Tuffle. Pitch by Franco is a liner into left. I'm not getting too excited. It's a base hit. It's going to fall. Carrion with a 1 arm. Samuel with good speed, a 10. It's a poor play by Carrion. And Samuel scores and ties the game as the throw goes into third base to Hojo. Howard Johnson. So, we tied it, finally. Get the big hit off of John Franco with his 5.96 ERA. So Eddie Murray has to try and win it here. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Hey, might as well get one more run and try to finish this off in the 9th. So Eddie, 1 for 3 in the game, facing Franco. Numbers are right around average. See what he can do. And he strikes out. So the Dodgers do tie the game. We're through 8. It's 2-2 to the 9th. Searage has pitched really well. Got the double play. See what Carrion's done. He's much better against left-handers than right-handers. And let's see about Boston. Boston, about the better against lefties, but it's not huge. And Tuffle, I'm going to try the lefty a little bit longer. Boy, I'd really like to have another lefty to face Tuffle. We'll do it batter by batter. We'll try him versus Carrion first. Right? Much better against lefties. Alright, we'll give him one batter. Here we go. I don't want to give up a home run. What is his power against versus lefties? His power against lefties is a 9. Let's look at the bullpen. If I go to the righty, I don't have a lefty against 10 Tuffle. I can go Gott or I can go Holmes. 10 Tuffle. 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 10 Tuffle This game could go a while too. We do have Mike Morgan, but that's probably a gimme. Let's go Holmes here. Searage pitched well. Did his job. We're going to go to Holmes and hope. All right, here we go. Versus Kieran, and then the ground ball short to third. Sharperson's going to be a close play at first. Oh boy. And he doesn't throw it away. Ooh. I don't have any back. I can't use Harris today. He's resting. So no defensive switches. All right, here's Boston. Pitcher around. I'll save that for Tuffle. He walks Boston. That's not good. 84% chance. We're going to throw over there. 72% chance we're going to throw over again. 82. We're going to pitch out here. There he goes. Throw to second. He's stolen it. Even with the pitch out. All right, runner, go ahead run in scoring position against Tuffle, whose numbers are good. Slug of 500. This guy's just crushed us the whole... You know what? We could walk him. I hate doing this because Holmes is not very good, but Tuffle's not going to beat us. If Elster beats us, I'll live with it. There we go. Pitch by Holmes. Fly ball. Gibson going back. Still going back. He's at the wall. Does he have it? I think he got it. 2 outs for Franco. I would imagine this is a pinch hitter here. Gibson made the catch, so 2 outs. Whoever the pinch hitter is here, Holmes has to get. Darren Reed. These two teams cannot play a easy game, it seems like, in this series. Okay, not superior numbers, but again, I have seen worse OPSs get big hits. We're going to have to try to get them. I don't think anybody's going to run, so here we go. Cross your fingers and your toes, and Reed walks. Oh, that was a bad walk. And that's his 3rd walk, although one was intentional for Hojo, who has 2 hits and 4 at-bats. Does he have any weakness? Probably not. 791. I can't go to Gott because he's left-handed. So this is a cross your fingers and your toes moment, folks. 2-2 tie. Got a pitch to him. Here we go. Holmes' pitch. And that's a grand slam. Well, I got myself into that mess, and that'll be it for the sweep in this series. Holmes gives up a big home run, a grand slam there. That's a good job by the bottom of the Mets order there. And it's now 6-2 Mets. And Magadan will end the half inning probably here at the ground ball to Vizcaino. No, he might be safe. Yeah, he's safe. This inning's not over yet, but Holmes is going to keep pitching. This time to Sasser. And it's a comebacker. That'll end it, but a disastrous 9th inning for the Dodgers bullpen. Holmes gives up 4. Not all his fault, but worried about Tim Tuffle. And here comes Ron Darling to finish us off. First up is Mike Scioscia. These games were all tight until that half inning. Scioscia looking to get a double here. Strawberry picks up the hit. Throws it in, and he is safe with his 26th double. That'll bring up Holmes, who won't get the hit. Rick Dempsey will. Pitch to Dempsey is a base hit into left. Rick has been doing great lately. I don't think we're going to try it down 4. Oh, okay, we will. 97% chance. I think he'll score. He does. It's 6-3. Tying runs on deck. David Cone coming into pitch. Very interesting arrangement here. I'm sure he's not had his rest since I've seen him earlier in the series. And he did pitch 9 clutch innings for them. So there's got to be some sort of an advantage here, but we got to get 4 to just a tie. Well, 3 more. 4 to win. Javier will face Cone. Pitch. Fly ball to right. Strawberry inching to his right. Makes the catch. 1 out. Dempsey will hold. For Daniels. Can't tie the game, but he can make it close. Good numbers. 1 for 4 on the day. He strikes out. So Cone has restored order, even though he's on short rest. Facing Samuel to finish off the game. He strikes him out. Nice job by David Cone. Poor managing by myself. Cost the Dodgers in the 9th. We hung around as long as possible in a 2-2 tie, but end up losing 6-3 on the grand slam by Howard Johnson, who just had himself a series, that's for sure. We'll see in a moment if the Giants win. If they do, it'll be a 2-game lead in the standings as the Dodgers go on the road. Dodgers end up winning 6 of the 10 at home. There you see the stats. There you see the sad story of the pitching. Howard Johnson making up for his 20th error of the season. Dodgers go to 75-52 on the season. The Mets avoid the sweep. I thought maybe the Dodgers would get swept or only win 1. They end up winning 3 of the 4, which is really good. But the question now is, what did the Giants do? Again, if the Giants won, which they've been winning in this series against Philadelphia, they're 2 games out. So definitely a rooting interest in seeing what happened there. I don't think things would have been any different with Gott. I'm trying to think because of Boston. Holmes just did not have it today. And again, even though we had a couple more pitchers available, I had to hit for Hartley. So I don't feel bad about those decisions. That's a good team, the Mets. They won 8 of the 11 that the Dodgers played them, or 12. I'll have to go back and look, but they definitely dominated us. 2 more series left with National League East teams, the Phillies and the Expos. And then that's it. 36 games. 30, the last 30, all against division. So, be interesting to see how this ends up. Definitely, I feel like at this point having 75 wins shows that not having Alfredo Griffin play was a good choice. It might not be enough to win the division, but it definitely has given them a better opportunity, I feel like, even though they lost the division by 5 games in the real season. The Giants only missed out by 6. This will be a good test for the Giants as Mulholland's supposed to get the start. So let's see what happens. You push the playthrough button to try to have all these games decided by the computer engine. Have to wait till we get down to the 3rd box. Pittsburgh and Cincinnati are playing. First, the Yankees beat the Brewers 7-6. Barfield with a home run. Baltimore beats Cleveland. They'll stay in first place. The Reds beat the Pirates. Sabo with a home run. The Cubs beat the Braves. Sean Bosky with the 7th win. Boston beats Toronto. keeps pace near Baltimore. St. Louis beats Houston. That's a surprise in Houston. Kansas City beats Seattle. Chicago beats California. Here we go. And Philadelphia comes through and helps the Dodgers out. Mulholland with a nice pitched game. Hayes with a home run. So the Dodgers will remain 3 up, leaving Chavez Ravine. We'll go on a 6-game road trip. Next broadcast will be somewhere on the road, either Philadelphia or Montreal. So we'll let the opening screen repopulate or reboot, and then we'll say goodbye. The Mets gain a game on the Pirates. Oakland and Minnesota up there. Baltimore with a 1-game, probably a 2-game lead now over Toronto, and probably a 2-game lead over Boston. We'll see when everything boots back up. So a tough game against the Mets, a tough series. It would be a very, very good series in the playoffs if we do face off. Very evenly matched team, even though they beat us the majority of the series. Felt like there were a lot of games where if I had not made decisions that I did, we might have, well, there's definitely some games we could have won. All right, there's our new lineup. Oakland now ahead of Minnesota by a game. Baltimore 2 over Boston and Toronto. The Mets within 3. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Missed It by How Much.